Hello, everybody, and welcome back to HuckyTalk. So, the next question is, do you use sarcasm a lot?
No.
Not at all in this group. If you've watched any of our podcasts, you will know the answer to this question. This includes Steve as well, even though he wasn't in any of them.
Steve, you use sarcasm?
No.
Subtly.
Very subtly.
Very well done.
Sometimes you don't even know what's happening. Mm-hmm. It's like a build-up for a tsunami. You don't know it's coming until it just smashes you in the face. And then you can't even do function. Can't even do anything else.
That was the tsunami, by the way. It's like a build-up to the tsunami until all of a sudden, whoa! I just wanted that to be clear. I just wanted to clarify that was exactly
we had to go back to that moment.
I think to hang with us, you have to be sarcastic. Or at least understand sarcasm. Because otherwise you'll take offense to a lot.
Kind of like me wanting to validate my existence with children. I wasn't serious about that.
I swear I wasn't. What are we listening to?
Nothing. I was saying that that's Greg just... I don't want to actually have kids for that reason.
No, I don't.
Yes, we use sarcasm a lot in this group, so...
Yes, we're sarcastic. We are all sarcastic.
I think sarcasm is a very nice thing to have in life in general. Just because if you don't have it, and take everything literally, then what the hell is wrong with you?
Well, it's hard to find humor sometimes, because I feel like sarcasm leads to other things. And without sarcasm, you just become jaded. Not necessarily... without that, everything else sucks. But like without being able to take something with a grain of salt and say, yeah, that
sucks, but...
Or whatever else. I mean, then just that in general. But like sarcasm's a good way to deal with a lot of things. Like,
It's like, they told me to break my leg. Well, I didn't mean to actually do it, but...
Yeah, but that's I don't know.
Good job.
Alright, so now that we're past our sarcasm here, do you still have your tonsils?
Yes.
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 Interesting.
We have 8 tonsils around this table.
That's a very simple and can't really expound upon that question.
I will say, I've gotten sick a lot. I've wanted to get rid of my tonsils, but when I was younger, my mom was like, well, you can't go to the doctor and just have him take your tonsils out.
Reach down your throat, just...
Bro, I know it's like an outpatient surgery. My sister had it done. Like it's like you go to sleep.
Yeah,
I think that's what that is. Am I wrong about that?
I think it's
like when you get your wisdom teeth pulled.
Yeah,
terminology. Well, I went to sleep for my wisdom teeth. They put me under.
Yeah, they put me under too. I told them to because there was no way I was going to be awake for that.
But I feel like it would be something that would benefit me just because like I get sick a lot and it's a lot of the times my tonsils have whatever. My tonsils are part of the issue, but. Maybe someday.
You usually get it done when you're younger, when you're a kid. But
you can get it done
when you're an adult, but there's more risk associated with it.
Well, I think my sister got it out when she was like 16, but that's still a kid.
Yeah.
It's not. It's young. It's not like...
Yeah, you aren't fully developed at that point.
Wow, Greg.
I thought you enjoyed that.
I did. All right, what's the next question?
You're going to slap his belly. Yes, you are.
The next question on our agenda today is, would you bungee jump?
No.
Yes.
That's my response. I think I would try bungee jumping if the circumstances were right. Like if I felt really safe with the people who I was with doing it, I would. And I really trusted the people I was doing it with. But I probably wouldn't just go out and be like, hey, I'm going to let's go bungee jumping, and you pay a guy $20, and I'm going to jump off a bridge, and good luck.
Bungee jumping is everything I hate about roller coasters.
Let's do it right now.
You can do it right now?
Yeah, let's go do it.
Well, I got this really thin piece of rope and some
some
string.
All right, let's do it.
Some rubber bands to help
jump
you
off the balcony.
Bungee back up with the rubber bands.
It's only like a 20-foot fall.
Yeah, that'll be all right.
Yeah, we have 30 feet of rope.
So I would also bungee jump, but a little bit along the same lines as Jake. I'd want to make sure it's professionally done. In an environment, and like off of a nice bridge.
Well, there are some things. I feel like I have to get comfortable with heights first, because I really do not like heights. But What I think we need to do is we need to go back up to Mount Pleasant, because at Mount Pleasant, this is not bungee jumping related, but it's kind of, you'll see. Going down the Chip River, there's actually a spot where there's some train tracks that go over the top of the river. It's a huge, long bridge. And it just opens up into a very open area that's just deep enough you can jump into. People jump off that bridge into the water all the time. Like 15 feet.
That's not that high.
I mean, it's high enough that it's like, I feel uneasy up here.
It's like 3 of you.
Yeah, but here's my thing. I weigh 300 pounds, and 300 pounds going down 15 feet into something that isn't like 10 feet deep.
How much velocity do you have at the end of that?
Fast. 9.8 meters per second squared. And then physics. And I'm a fat guy.
Alright. So, probably wouldn't be any worse than like belly flopping off a diving board.
I just wouldn't know how to like jam my knees. Like I'd be fine. It wouldn't. I mean, it would break the impact. It's not hitting the water. It's hitting the ground beneath the water.
Oh, you won't hit the ground.
Well, it's just one of those things you got to get used to. I think, and I'm just not.
Yeah, it'll be like the area of the Chip River where you get stuck sometimes.
Oh my gosh, we were floating down the Chip River one time, and her sister got stuck in like kind of like a. It wasn't a whirlpool, but it was like I'm just stuck in a swirl. Like you just got stuck in the corner. I went, that's all right. I'm gonna jump out and help. I jump out of my tube.
He thought it was like 3 feet deep.
I thought it was like maybe 4 or 5, so it'd be up to like my chest or my neck. Phew! And I floofed in out about 8 feet down. 8 feet, and I was like, it was bad, man. It was scary. For a second, though, it was like that. There's no ground here. And I had to swim my ass back out, break the surface of the water. She's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah. Did you know the bottom's way lower than what I thought it was? And I helped her out, and I jumped back in my tube.
It's like when we went floating down the Huron River and we left the keys back at the car at the... So we had to get out halfway and run back to the car.
That sounds familiar. That was the first time we did the Chip River.
It was.
How long of a trip was that to get back?
Oh, I didn't run. I just chilled out in the river waiting for Jake and Luke to get back. They ran. Let the cross-country runners go.
Bless you.
Okay, I guess we'll move on to our next question then. Unless you guys have any extra thoughts.
No bungees.
Yes, maybe bungees.
Yes, probably bungees. And you're just
definitely bungees.
Seems like bungees or not, I'm jumping.
I'm never doing it. Whatever.
Let's go.
It's like, we didn't put the rope on you yet. Oh, all right. I forgot about that part. So you'd be more of a base jumper then. You feel like jumping off things like that.
I never jumped with a parachute either. I mean, I'd do it.
I mean, base jumping, they have like spots where it's safe enough to do it into water all over the place, so.
Yeah, I'd do it.
I would do parasailing.
Parasailing's cool. I like that.
Not parasailing. I've done parasailing. Paragliding. Like the gliders that you go out and jump off a cliff.
When I was in the
of course, if I
Caribbean, I went on a individual thing,
excursion.
like an excursion, yeah, and it was a boat, and they had like a platform to jump off, and it was like a 15-foot tall boat, so you just jumped off the top of the boat into the water. So I did that for like 3 hours.
The ocean scares me.
That was great.
Anyway, what was the next question, Greg?
Sharks.
Sorry, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, we're gonna do the next question now. So, what is your favorite cereal?
Mini wheats.
Honey Bunches of Oats for me.
Reese's Puffs.
Killer.
Cereal? What?
Serial killer.
Alright.
Shut up. What is your favorite cereal?
I'm sorry, who was the one just going, ha 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 ha? Because it took her a minute to process that joke. Thank you. That's why I didn't immediately answer, because I was like, I want my punchline to be the last one.
I was very proud of that one.
I would say...
I have 1 and 2 in mind for you.
I'll probably Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's what I was thinking.
It's my number one choice.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Honey Chex.
Oh, not what I was thinking.
Honey Chex.
It's just really good. It's like Chex. It's like honey coated Chex, but it's just really good. You put a little bit of honey on top of it. It's just extra sweet.
What about the Nature Valley?
Nature Valley's good, but I mean that's
crumbs everywhere.
Expensive too.
Yeah, that's the thing about that. You can afford Chex. I can't afford Nature Valley. But But we'll say that's when I was in college. What I used to do is we used to go into the dorm, the whatever it was, cafeteria. But there's a bunch. Every one of them had a different name, but whatever it was, go in there and they had all the cereals laid out. One of them in one. I don't think they had it in every single cafeteria, but the biggest one on campus, they had the Honey Bunches or the Nature Valley cereal. It's just crushed up Nature Valley bars, pretty much what it was. But
yeah.
I'd take that, splash some milk on it, and just toss a little. I like a little extra sweetness, so I'd toss a little extra honey on top. But man, that was good. I'd eat that every time I went there, which I was gonna say for breakfast every morning, but I never got up early enough to go to the cafeteria in the morning.
I used to do that, and I throw like yogurt on it. That's really good.
Good too.
Just crush it all up.
Let's ask more food-related questions we can talk about.
Because Jake really wants
he's feeling.
Oh, it's good. No, I'm 100% about it. I'm just saying, like, food makes me happy.
Food is wonderful.
It really does.
I love food. Well, we're moving on to a different food. Well, we'll get to food later, actually. I see another one.
Yes.
But now it is, do you untie your shoes when you take them off?
No, God, no.
Most of my shoes don't even untie.
My shoes don't have laces.
That's true.
Tucci. Stanley Tucci. Touche. Touche is the joke.
That's what I basically said. Mine don't even have laces. Most of them. The ones that do have laces, yes, I do.
You said
untie.
mine don't even untie.
Oh, whatever.
I said mine.
All I can think of
is
is Tushy right now, so for all that.
Usually I don't. I mean,
He never does.
no, usually I don't. I actually untie them when they just won't go back on again because I took them off and they were tied too tight. Like, that's the times I untie them. And my boots.
He unties them to put them on.
Apparently, I'm the only person who actually does that. So
Part of the reason I don't wear boots.
Because if you take them off and put it back on, the lace is tied, then they get all
it destroys
loose,
the heel of the shoe,
and the heel gets all garbled up.
I've lost more pairs of shoes to broken heels than just.
I hear what you're saying. I'm not interested in it though.
That's why you just get shoes without laces.
I get shoes that don't have solid heels.
Solid heels.
Yeah, like my shoes don't have solid heels. They're very flexible.
Like cloth shoes.
My shoes are mesh.
Like it's like
here, grab my shoe.
Just thought of a weird concept for a shoe. Oh, like I see you just wear like athletic shoes all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it ruins the inside of the heel. Shoes.
Oh my gosh.
Get some shoes.
That's an old YouTube reference. Holy crap!
We watched that today.
This morning, because that's why it was on my mind.
Because it turned 11 today.
Hey Jake, you want to do another voice?
Bye.
Let's get